There was always a chosen line. I mean, the Israelites didn't exist until they were called Israelites after Jacob's name was changed to Israel. Yeah. But prior to that, you had a chosen line that followed.
Yeah. Like we always say, we had the test years ago on One West, which we taught that in One West. One of the questions on the test, who were the three classes of people on the earth during the time of Adam? That was on the soldiers test that we used to give out on One West, which it says sons of the Most High, sons of men, and sons of the wicked, right? Now, people will say, well, you going off. What you mean? Sons of God, sons of men. Sons of men meaning the other nations, meaning all them other nations. Like Esau. Esau wasn't there as a nation, but that spirit of Esau was there. Right. Meaning the people that you know today as Edomites, right, they didn't come to be to the time of when we read in Genesis 25, but that spirit, that line of the wicked was on the earth. Those people that would become known as Edomites or later came back as Edomites, they were already there, but they were dark-skinned people. But they were all different nations. But going back to sons of God, or sons of the Most High, meaning the chosen line of Adam. The chosen line of Adam, because it wasn't just one man and one woman, we know that. It was nations of people that came out the waters, as it tells you in Genesis. But when those nations came forth from the waters or whatever, when they started walking around on the earth, on land, and became people, they were divided into different nations, man. The nations were always doing their own thing. Now, the chosen line of Adam, those were the people that the Most High, that the Creator was always dealing with. They was always there, right? Which Noah came out of that chosen line, starting with Adam, the first Adam, the first Adam. The main Adam or the chosen Adam.
I'm sorry. Now that you said that, you didn't open up a Pandora's box. Please go to Genesis 5 so we can get that straight. Somebody come up. No, what you talking about? What you think he's talking about? You don't know. You guys don't make no sense.
This is Genesis 5:1. This is the book of the generations of Adam, in the day that the power created man.
It said the generations. It's plural. Now, that's another basic scripture we used to bring out here on the street. When we would say, well, look, man, it wasn't just one man and one woman. We used to always, that's the scripture you bring out to prove that. It said that we're going to read on generations. So if it was just like the Jehovah Wickedness and the other Christians tell you, right, it was one man, the most God created him, and he was just one guy, one man running around butt naked, and then he was lonely. So God or Jehovah, whoever made him go into a deep sleep, he fell asleep and pulled a rib out of his body and then formed a woman. There was just two naked people running around on this big planet by themselves. You people are gone. That's a fairy tale story, and you believe that. And you believed it. And you believe what you were told. It's a fable, man. Generations of Adam, meaning there was a whole group of people, nations of people on the earth, and they were all known as Adam, which simply means from the earth or from the ground, right? It's going to tell you that.
And the word generation means genealogy.
Genealogy, the genealogy of Adam. Yeah. Going into the different Adams. That's another inside joke, man. Different Adams. Yeah, no, that's an inside joke. You know, this Hamite that used to be.
Yeah, he is a Hamite, man. He's a Hamite, man. Going into this, right? You said Adam, right? Now the word, and then you broke down what Adam meant, right? You said from the ground, which literally it means ground. Literal, because when you go to Genesis, when it speaks about the ground, it mentions Adam. Then it speaks about the man Adam. Now, when you click on the word Adam, the name Adam, it tells you that the word means, the blue letter tells you that the word means man. It doesn't mean man. The ancient language, the word for man is Ayash. All right? So they went off on that. Basically, the word Adam means ground. Adama. You have Adama and Adama. because he was taken from the ground, and the scriptures tell you that. That's why he was called ground, because he was taken from the ground.
We're going to finish reading if I can. Round up.
Genesis 5:1. This is the book of,
Read it the right way. When you get to the generation, say the right word.
this is the book of the genealogies of Adam.
Now y'all going to say, see, y'all niggas going off. Y'all changing the scriptures. The apostle just told you what the word mean. You got to, look, man, even back in One West, used to always say, RER used to say that, to know the Bible, you got to know the meaning of words. Right? So you dummies were the ones that was in One West. Y'all know that from you was taught that.
This is the book of the genealogies of Adam in the day that God created man.
The Most High created that Adam, that they came forth from the waters, like the scriptures tell you. That's where the man came from. And the proof on that, when a woman is pregnant now, the baby is in waters, man. So human beings, we come out the waters. We start like tadpoles, man. And everything else, like Apostle Tahar, it's a blueprint. What was the word you used earlier? Everything is like a blueprint, and then it. Yeah, I believe you used that word. Everything starts off as like a blueprint, but then it becomes more a prototype. That was the exact word you used. So
Prototype just means first.
Yeah.
That's all it means.
Kun, which means when things are created, even in the animals, that's the only thing we have in common with the animals. Everything starts off the same way, because even in the fish start off as tadpoles, man. When realistically, human beings, we start off as tadpoles too. That's what the seed is. The seed, when you look at a sperm, it's like a little fish, a little tadpole swimming in the waters.
They all look pretty much the same. They all look pretty much the same. When that seed formed into a living soul, there goes the word soul again.
Yeah.
That applies to women too. Okay,
Yeah.
but they all look like for lack of a better term, a tadpole.
Yeah, organism, and then organism as that tadpole mutates into a human, living, breathing organism with a soul and a spirit in it. That's what it all starts off from, man. So because when you notice from the breakdown of Genesis, when it goes into when the Most High, as Adam came forth, or the Adams came forth, right? And then they came out the waters and then into different nations. Right?
In the day that the powers created man.
Powers, see, now to understand that, so you got to know the scriptures. Then you go back into St. John, the 1st chapter, because realistically, it wasn't just the most high, really, it was really the angels. See, this is deep. Yahweh Shai and the angels were the ones that was doing all the creating. That's why it says the powers.
And now, let me just say this, brother, the apostle, excuse me. Let me just say, every once in a while we call ourselves brothers because we are brothers. You mentioned the powers, right? You use the word powers, but the word there is God. So in order for you to get deep into these scriptures and to get the full understanding, you have a guy that, and other people say that, they're mad because people are saying that Yahweh Shai was Solomon. So you got a particular cat named Lahab that's saying that we going off on that. He didn't mention us. He just said in general, but he's going against what he was taught, man.
Yeah.
So is the spirit working with him? Hell no, the spirit ain't working with him, man. He gonna be destroyed, man. Now going back to the word powers or the word God, you have to know the ancient language to understand it. The word there is Allah Hayam, which means power, plural. Yeah, plural. Anytime you see the suffix yum in the ancient tongue, it makes that particular word plural. All right? I'm gonna give you an example. Somebody help me out. Give me a common word in the ancient tongue, the Hebrew. Book. Well, Akim. Right. Ak is brother. Akyah would be my brother. Akyam would be brothers. All right. You said book. You have one book. That's the word there is sapar. If I say get those books over there, you would say sapar yum. So the yum, the suffix makes it plural. So power is powers. Angels. It was talking about the angels, man.
That's right. Yahweh Shai. Also too, like when you saluting brothers. Like you come into a room, and we say this a lot. We tell brothers, look, brother, gotta be like it might be a room full of brothers, and you got to go to each brother saluting them. If you salute the brother, you want to just come